Welcome to the 2011 Ciaa Toyota Women's Championship game. I am Satonia Moore, and man, do we have some head-to-head women's competition in store for you today. I understand that we're about ready for tip-off, so I'm going to toss it down to Stan and Chip, and let's get ready to go. Hey, guys.
Ciaa and Johnson C. Smith met twice during the regular season. J.C. Smith took both meetings, Stan.
Johnson C. Smith has had a phenomenal basketball season. They want to win this Ciaa championship, but standing in their way, a team that's won several championships this decade, that would be the Bears.
All right, let's take a look at our tournament brackets, how the two teams were able to advance to this point. Take a look at what took place. As you see, Ciaa beat St. Augustine's and then Johnson C. Smith in a very tight game with Bowie State on yesterday. How about our Toyota keys to the game, Stan?
For Ciaa University, it's about inside power. They're a very tall basketball team, very strong. They want to pound it inside 15 feet. And, hey, we belong here. They've been in a lot of Ciaa championships during the Jock Curtis era. They always come up a winner. They want to do that today. Now for Johnson C. Smith, it's about team defense. They're number one in the Ciaa in defense. They've got to get out, be aggressive, get some steals and some stops. And finally, this has been a special season for Vanessa Taylor and the Lady Golden Bulls, and it's also a special basketball team. They want to continue it tonight by winning their second Ciaa championship in the last 3 years.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, the starting lineups, and we will tip it off. It's the Women's Ciaa Championship game from the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Brand new Toyota.
Just got it for the wife.
I'm thinking about getting a new car.
You better do your homework.
Well, I read that all Toyotas now come with the Star safety system.
Yep, standard.
Huh. Looks like the longest lasting vehicles on the road keep getting better.
Sounds like my daughter married an expert.
Me? You think I'm an expert?
Especially when it comes to rinsing.
Good one, Mr. Willis.
Learn more about the highly rated Star safety system at Toyota.com.
I was raised in this house, the youngest of 3. Hit the books every day, then hit these fields almost every night. Right here, I realized I was given all the opportunities, and I chose the most challenging one. I'm proud to protect my home and yours. My name is Captain John Williams. Detroit is where I'm from. A United States Marine is who I am.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
With Food Lion, when you gather friends and family for the big game, around good food, at great prices, you've got reason to celebrate. Food Lion is your neighborhood's home team for savings, with great prices on all your game day favorites. Stop by your neighborhood Food Lion today. Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices.
Yeah, sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I worry. What if something bad happens? So what happens if someone gets my credit or debit card and buys a ton of stuff?
That would be really, really bad.
With Bank of America's Zero Liability Guarantee, you're not responsible for any fraudulent charges on your card.
Guarantee.
Bank of America says they'll credit any fraudulent charges back to my account as soon as the next day.
The next day.
That makes me feel better about using these cards. They got my back.
They got my back.
The opportunity to worry less about fraud with the Zero Liability Guarantee from Bank of America.
The Ciaa Women's Basketball Championship is being brought to you in part by Bank of America, Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices, the Marines, the few, the proud, and by Toyota. Live like there is no tomorrow. Let's take a look now at our Food Lion ones to watch. Stan, let's start out with Ciaa.
Kyria Buford led this team in scoring 14 times. 9 games this year. She's had over 20 points. Had a huge basketball game early in the year where she was at 35. 73-point baskets going into the season. You've got to find a way, if you're Johnson C. Smith, to stop this young lady. She's phenomenal. Now for the Lady Golden Bulls, LaQuisha Gamble, the transfer from the University of Kentucky. 17 points, 15 rebounds against Ciaa 2 weeks ago. Outstanding, runs the floor, makes tough shots, can defend. 2 of the very best in the Ciaa, 2 all-conference performers in the Ciaa, Buford and Gamble.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups as the teams are on the floor getting ready to tip it off. Golden Bulls will be in all yellow. Ciaa will go with Alyssa Lane, Brittany Spencer, as Span just told you about, Kyria Buford, also Demaria Lyles, and Aaliyah Williams. Johnson C. Smith, Shakina Cunningham, Brittany Neely, Terrain Quattenbaum, LaQuisha Gamble, and Terica Jones. And we're set to get underway. Sit back for what should be a Donnybrook, as we mentioned in the first two games. Difference of 6 and 7 points. The tip is underway, and it is controlled by Johnson C. Smith. Shakina Cunningham running it out front. Good look there. Gamble. Gamble really is strong going to the left side. She draws the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line. Foul is on Ashley Williams. Obviously her first, as we're just getting started here. We're glad that you're with us. It's been a great week of action here in Charlotte. The women's tournament has been sensational, as it always is, and a big thank you to Charlotte for what they have done again.
Johnson C. Smith will try to attack when they see Ciaa play the zone. They're a very big basketball team, that of the Bears of Ciaa University. Ashley Williams goes about 6'1". Demetra Lyles, number 3. We'll talk a lot about her today. The transfer from the University of Maryland, playing only her 11th basketball game since she came from College Park to Raleigh.
Gamble hits a pair. There'll be pressure right out of the free throws made by Johnson C. Smith. Ciaa manages to break it with absolutely no trouble at all, and the shot is up and in by 4'11", Alessa Lane.
Really like Alessa Lane, handles the basketball very well for this Ciaa team. Saw the opening against pressure and took it to the hole.
Three-point attempt is not near by Terica Jones, and here comes Ciaa again, pushing it forward. Brittany Spencer out front. Goes into Buford. Buford put it up and got it.
Buford, the left-hander, got a nice look that time. If she's able to get in the middle of the paint, that could be a bad night for Johnson C. Smith. They've got to find a way to make those shots for her very difficult.
Little double team there as they work inside. Gamble with a turnaround, front of the rim. Trying to push it again is Ciaa. Nice job there. Knock it around, and down goes and gets the foul. Quattenbaum almost made the steal.
Again, against the pressure, a little 2-2-1 press there. They throw over the middle, then back to the top. A nice job of attacking the pressure, and Alessa Lane goes in for the layup.
Ciaa run down the basketball. Wow, look at that.
The difference maker so far this year, since she's become part of this team, has been Demetra Lyles. You see, at 6'1", can step out, take jump shots.
He knows how to go to the basket. That ball was deflected by Buford. Got just a piece of it, and the shot went awry. Here comes Ciaa again, already with a 4-point advantage. Buford turns around again. She is perfect. 2 for 2.
Not the start that Vanessa Taylor wanted to have. Easier looks for Ciaa. Nice, very settled in their half courts.
Outside again, 3-point attempt. Bottom of the sack for Quattenbaum. She had a big 3 yesterday, and she makes a steal on the other end.
Terrain Quattenbaum is one of the best shooters in the CIAA. Came into the tournament having made 47 3-point baskets. A huge one yesterday, as you said.
Yeah, she made a couple of good plays. Had a big 3, a big steal, and then hit a couple of free throws. 8-5 is the lead for Ciaa. Quattenbaum made a nice move back to the inside. Ball has kind of bounced around. She grabs it back. Got a opening on the backside, not good. Jones puts it back up. Thought she got fouled, but did not, and then there's a foul later. I think they're going to hit Brittany Neely with it. No, actually, they're going to call it on Jones.
Ciaa, Johnson C. Smith, a nice job this time moving the ball around the perimeter, and when Quattenbaum can get her feet set and get her shoulders turned, as I said earlier, one of the best 3-point shooters in the CIAA, Terrain Quattenbaum.
So out front with Spencer. Got Gamble all over her right there. Inside, they're going to be called with a travel there. The officials for today's game have been doing these games a long time. Tequa Stewart, Kim Waller, and Christina Denson, and they have done a great job for years and years. Good look at Jock Curtis in his 10th season as a head coach at Ciaa.
If Ciaa is going to play this zone, and it's more of a matchup, you've got to be able to find gaps in the zone for Johnson C. Smith. Like
Gamble
that.
for 3. What a strong rebound that time by Williams. Here comes Spencer again. Kick out. Open, but couldn't get it.
Nice rebound by Gamble.
Gamble's fun to watch when they go into a full court press. Shot is just strong. Got an open body. Lane going one-on-one with Qualibon. Did you see that spin move? Good gracious,
I really like Alyssa Lane from Winter Park, Florida. 4'11", or are we stretching that?
Maybe. It doesn't matter. She scores like she's 6'11".
But she's got great footwork and was very much under control. Both of her layups, she's not rushed them.
Qualibon's shot won't go. Gamble there for the rebound. Puts it back up and it's short. Another strong rebound that time underneath. And score the bucket for Brittany Neely.
Brittany Neely, the 6'2" transfer for North Carolina A&T. Not really a big score for Johnson C. Smith, but goes in, will do some dirty work, gets a lot of rebounds, is a good screener. Nice job there. That's a plus for Smith that Brittany can score for them.
3-point lead by Ciaa. Early on. Miles goes down. Qualibon comes up with it. They got 2-on-1. Will she take it or will she pass it? Passes it to Jones for the lay-in and the foul. Spencer is hit with a foul, but the lay-in good by Jones, and she'll go to the line. And Tarika hit a big shot yesterday from 3 late in the game to get past Bowie State. Break in the action, will take one as well. Ciaa up by
1. With Food Lion, when you gather friends and family for the big game, around good food, at great prices, you've got reason to celebrate. Food Lion is your neighborhood's home team for savings, with great prices on all your game day favorites. Stop by your neighborhood Food Lion today. Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices.
We're the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, the Division II athletic conference consisting of 13 colleges and universities. For 99 years, we've supported students and provided them with championship experiences. The conference has raised $15 million over the past 10 years to support all the institution's general scholarship funds. Strong leadership, commitment to academics, and dedication to excellence in athletics. That's why our athletes, students, and fans are CIAA for life.
Brand new Toyota.
Mm-hmm. Just got it for the wife.
I'm thinking about getting a new car.
You better do your homework.
Well, I read that all Toyotas now come with the Star safety system.
Yep, standard.
Huh. Looks like the longest lasting vehicles on the road keep getting better.
Sounds like my daughter married an expert.
Me? You think I'm an expert?
Mm-hmm. Especially when it comes to rinsing.
Good one, Mr. Willis.
Learn more about the highly rated Star safety system at Toyota.com.
Yeah, sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I worry. What if something bad happens? So what happens if someone gets my credit or debit card and buys a ton of stuff?
That would be really, really bad.
With Bank of America's Zero Liability Guarantee, you're not responsible for any fraudulent charges on your card.
Guarantee.
Bank of America says they'll credit any fraudulent charges back to my account as soon as the next day.
The next day.
That makes me feel better about using these cards. They got my back.
They got my back.
The opportunity to worry less about fraud with the Zero Liability Guarantee from Bank of America.
welcome back to Championship Saturday, the CIAA Women's Tournament presented by Toyota. It's time for a little nationwide trivia. We'd love to do the trivia nationwide, a great sponsor of the CIAA. Who was the first CIAA Women's Tournament MVP? Ooh. We'll have that answer a little later on. It's one you can think about. Tarika Jones made the layup a moment ago, the free throw to try to complete the three-point play. Does not go. Ciaa still holds on to a one-point lead. Pressure this time by Johnson C. Smith.
2-2-1 again, even after the miss. Brittany Neely's playing center field in the back. Now, remember what we said. This is the best defensive team in the CIAA, the Lady Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith.
Shot is long, but a strong rebound by Williams, and she gets a foul as she puts it back up. Tyra Bro gets hit with a foul. She just checked into the game for the Bulls.
Throughout this season, Chip, you look at numbers, and they're really phenomenal. Johnson Smith has held 13 teams this season under 65 points, and that's maybe a number that you got to keep in mind as we go through, as you got to look at Vanessa Taylor, looking for her second CIAA championship in the past 3 years. But 13-0 when they've held teams under 65 points.
Williams hits 2. The lead is 3. As we mentioned, when these two have met before in a title game in 06 and 08, Ciaa came away with victories.
Well, in fact, they played 4 times in CIAA championship history, and all 4 times Ciaa's come up with the winner.
Shaw's shot was blocked at 8th, and here comes Ciaa again. Look at Lyles down the lane, get the bucket, and the foul. Maria is something to see. Played 38 minutes yesterday, Steve.
Watch this. This is the thing that's really made them a better basketball team. Lyles at 6'1", the transfer from the University of Maryland, her ability to put the basketball on the floor. Most of the bigger players maybe don't have that versatility. She takes the ball, goes 20 feet. Brittany Neely's got to come out and either block that shot or try to contest it sooner. Comes over late. Lyles is too quick, too strong, too tall. You got to stop her sooner. If not, she's going to get the three-point play.
Tyra Bro out front goes into Gamble. Gamble cannot connect. Williams with another rebound.
One of the things that they were afraid of at Johnson C. Smith now with Lyles on the team is playing through that size. Buford, Lyles, Williams, all with 6'1".
Shot it strong. Gamble thought she had it. It's out of bounds. They're going to call a foul, or is it just out of bounds? Looks like it was out of bounds. It'll be Johnson C. Smith basketball. Good look at Jock Curtis along the side, sporting a bow tie today.
I'm telling you, I didn't hardly recognize Jock when I saw him. Looked like he was taking the picture. You know, you're taking the first grade when you went to first grade school. You take the picture.
Shavonda Price checking in the game. Brittany Ransom checking in the game as well for Ciaa. Early shooting. Smith 3 for 13. Ciaa 6 for 9.
Jock Curtis has done a masterful job in his 10 years at Ciaa University, winning championships. Had a set one time when they won 4 in a row. Like we said, won 5 out of 8 CIAA titles.
Three-pointer no good and out of bounds, and it will be Ciaa basketball. Quattlebaum not quite on target just yet, but close.
Well, she hit that one, and they've kind of done a better job coming out and contesting her. What you got to do if you're Smith is you still got to remain patient to what you do offensively, and a lot of their offense is catalyzed by their defense, getting steals, getting stops. Not a team that really shoots a lot over 40%. Only 9 times this year Smith made, shot over 40. But what they do is they force turnovers. They get a lot of steals in open court, and when you miss, they push it down the floor. So far, Ciaa's shooting the ball so well that they've not been able to get out there on the defense.
Raquel Davis replaces Neely, and Victoria Tanner in, wearing number 41. That's her with the ball, missing the first shot, getting the rebound and putting it back up. Strong rebound by Davis. They call it traveling, though. She was triple-teamed and couldn't get rid of it. They had her surrounded.
Raquel Davis, the freshman, made the All-CIAA rookie team from Bamberg, Germany. Long way from home, but certainly they're really excited about her. Talking to Ronnie Enoch a couple of weeks ago about her, says she's got the potential to be a good one.
Three-point attempt. Strong, and Gamble with a strong rebound. Ransom was the miss. Here comes Bro. Gamble. Good athlete. Gamble is. She's fun to watch play. Price with it.
Ciaa put a lot of pressure up top, making it very difficult for Smith to get in there anything.
Ball knocked loose. And
no reset.
Yeah. No reset. Didn't touch the iron. You're right. So shot clock expires, and it'll be Ciaa basketball. They play a tenacious defense.
They really have. I mean, we talked about, the good defense of this team, the Lady Golden Bulls. But Ciaa's not too bad either, only allowing about 64 points a basketball game. Jock has said that we've had to kind of be a little different team than we once were with the addition of Lyles, but now they've got that other shot blocker in the middle, so you see a lot of pressure at the top.
Ciaa by 6. You can make it by 8. Brittany Spencer with a bucket.
Right now, Ciaa just doing anything they want on the offensive end and making it very hard for Johnson C. Smith to get into their offense.
Price. Well, that looked good when she let it go. Quattlebaum, no. Jackie Sanders grabbing it. Sanders had just checked out a moment or so ago, too.
Vanessa Taylor may be trying to wait for the under 12 timeout. I don't know if Shaw scores his possession. She may have to use that timeout, settle her team down, get some better shots.
3-point attempt by Lyles. No good. Good rebound, though. Boy, Raquel Davis very strong, but a jump ball is called inside. And Johnson C. Smith cannot believe that.
Look at that move by Brittany Spencer. Sets the ball screen there, then comes right down the middle. Again, Johnson C. Smith defense not stopping the basketball. And how many times in the men's games that we've talked about dribble penetration and getting guards the ability to shoot that little mid-range jump shot. You've got to take that away, especially in championship night.
Shayla Russell in the game now for Johnson C. Smith, wearing number 1. Thought about a 3. Lyles will take one. No question, Smith needs a bucket.
Next dead ball, timeout.
Bro with the drive. And look at nobody's back deep. You better get rid of it in a hurry. They might have had a break there, too. Spencer tried that quick pass, but good defense by Smith. 2 players get the hands on the ball. It goes out of bounds. So we're at the 11:44 mark of the first half. Shaw with a 17-9 advantage. And looking very, very good to start this game. Welcome back to the CIAA Women's Championship game, sponsored by Toyota. Shaw leading 17-9. The field goal percentage is 16.7 for Johnson C. Smith, 46.7 for Shaw. Big difference right now with that.
That's all you got to see is look at the shooting percentage. And Smith's getting shots. They're just not knocking them down.
Good inbounds. Pass shot is strong.
Bond just a step slow trying to get that rebound. Looks like Shaw's the quicker team right now. The more confident basketball team.
Well, they're getting every loose ball or they're creating something. Might have got away with a walk that time, did Ransom, but here comes Smith. Nice pass to Quattlebaum who gets a lay-in.
That TV timeout couldn't have come sooner for Johnson C. Smith. Maybe that'll settle them down.
That shot was tipped. Yeah, it surely was. Raquel Davis brings it out. Here comes Tyra Bro. Kicks it to Quattlebaum. Nice fake. 3 just would not go in.
There you see the size.
Absolutely. That ball is knocked. Nice play by Bro as she knocked it right out of the hands of Tiffany Ransom.
Nice pass. Good catch. Quanabom gets it right on the glow, puts it in, gets a layup. They needed that basket badly for Johnson C. Smith. Then you see part of the strategy for Jock Curtis and crew. On long misses, they're trying to kick it out very quickly. Put Johnson C. Smith at a disadvantage on the defensive side.
Melissa Lane checks back in, as does Terica Jones for Johnson C. Smith. Lane to inbound it. Tell you what, Shaw really does a lot of things well, Stan, and they have all year. They've gotten a good starting lineup that's working for them now. Look at that Lane again. What did you say she was, about 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'7", 230, but she penetrates well.
Lister is 4'11" in the program. Turnaround jumper. Here she comes again. Stops and starts on a dime. Got some good size in the middle. There's the left hand. There's nothing but the bottom of the sack again for Buford.
And Johnson C. Smith's got to find a way to take Buford out of her comfort zone right now. All she's doing is posting, turning, and shooting, and everything she's hitting is shooting is hitting.
Timeout is taken by Vanessa Taylor and the Johnson C. Smith side. And Stan, I'm not sure what you do right now to try to slow down this Shaw team.
Well, I think if you're Smith, one thing you got to look at doing is trying to be a little more efficient on offense. And you see, watch Buford, number 30. She just gets there in the mid-range, post up, turn and score. Then you start looking at trying to put more pressure on your perimeter guys, not making it easy for them to make that pass there. And also, one thing that's got to happen is you've got to start putting more pressure on Buford. Make her put the basketball on the floor where you may see a double team or you can force it to the baseline.
Well, this is similar to one of the two meetings this year that Shaw won. They got behind early, but then caught fire late in the game and wound up winning those two games. It was 73-67 and 64-57, so a 6 and a 7-point game, and you expected it to be pretty close. But Shaw has really come out of the gates here on fire and hitting on just about every cylinder you can hit on.
Well, Johnson C. Smith, is funny if you look at the preseason predictions of the 6 teams in the Southern Division. Smith was preseason pick number 5 and Shaw preseason pick number 2. Those two teams end up number 1 and number 2 in the division.
Changes on both sides as a lot of folks are playing minutes today. Neely's shot will not go in. Gamble trying to get a rebound. Looks like she got the foul on the inside as well, and she does, and it's against Jackie Sanders.
But Smith got a big break there, and I don't know if we're able to catch it at home, but Brittany Neely takes the jump shot, and you've got 4 or 5 maroon jerseys surrounding the rim area, the paint, and all the JCSU players were standing and actually fading back. Nobody going to the glass.
Buford now rebounding on one side, scoring on the other.
And you look at the rebounds after that last TV timeout, Chip, Johnson C. Smith was trailing in the rebound department 14-11.
Timeout. Lyles made a great play there. She took a timeout before she fell out of bounds. Oh, they didn't give it to her.
You remember they changed that rule a couple of years ago where you couldn't be saved basically out of position. And she was falling out of bounds and not quite possession, no feet down. They're not going to give it to her.
I thought they were going to give it to her because when she came down, she looked around first before she took the timeout. But they didn't give it her right.
Smith down 10's got to find a way to score.
Jones trying to drive to the hoop. A few more bodies around the basket trying to get a rebound that time, but it just did not come in Smith's direction.
Gamble been very quiet, not getting many touches, 0-4 shooting.
Sanders shot. Not good, and it was off Shaw, and it will be, well, they're going to have a discussion about this.
Yeah, I think that ball's going to go to Shaw.
Yeah, I think it will too.
Yeah.
If you're Johnson C. Smith right now, you think, wait a minute, we should have had that one too.
Well, couldn't quite tell whose hands. I think it may have been
Could have been Gamble? You think it was Buford?
Gamble that reached, and then she reached for it, then it was tipped out by the inside player.
Shakina Cunningham back in the game for Smith. Oh, nice pass inside, but couldn't convert the basket. Gamble, look how quick she is getting across over there. It'll be Johnson C. Smith basketball. They do need a basket right here, trailing by 10 at the 8:46 mark.
They're going to run some things now. And Smith, look at Shaw right now when they come on the defensive end. big in the trap. Big there, trying to put pressure. You see Ciaa Searles comes out. She's long, athletic at 6'1".
She is extremely athletic. She's a lot like Gamble. They both look about the same size and everything.
Another
steal.
Smith turnover.
Yep. That's 4 turnovers both ways. Price with the rebound. Tell you what Ciaa does, you get a rebound and they don't give it up and go back down the floor. They're going to surround you and try to make you make a mistake. They've had a lot of success with that. You see Vanessa is not real happy right now. She says, hey, play the game. Cunningham. Jones, who could hit threes just about anywhere. They're going to call traveling on Cunningham. We've got a break in the action. We'll be back to Charlotte in a few moments.
Brand new Toyota.
Mm-hmm. Just got it for the wife.
I'm thinking about getting a new car.
You better do your homework.
Well, I read that all Toyotas now come with the star safety system.
Yep, standard.
Huh. Looks like the longest lasting vehicles on the road keep getting better.
Sounds like my daughter married an expert.
Me? You think I'm an expert?
Mm-hmm. Especially when it comes to rinsing.
Good one, Mr. Willis.
Learn more about the highly rated star safety system at Toyota.com.
With Food Lion, when you gather friends and family for the big game, around good food, at great prices, you've got reason to celebrate. Food Lion is your neighborhood's home team for savings, with great prices on all your game day favorites. Stop by your neighborhood Food Lion today. Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices.
Mom, I want to drive. It'll cost a fortune to insure you.
Nationwide Insurance? We need a freeze frame here. Let's give parents a break, right? Let the discounts they've earned be passed down to their teens. Save mom and dad up to 25% versus the competition. We'll call it the Nationwide Family Plan. Here you go, and there you go. Unfreeze.
Whoa. Keys. Savings.
Nationwide is on your side. Road trip.
Yeah, sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I worry. What if something bad happens? So what happens if someone gets my credit or debit card and buys a ton of stuff?
That would be really, really bad.
With Bank of America's Zero Liability Guarantee, you're not responsible for any fraudulent charges on your card.
Guaranteed.
Bank of America says they'll credit any fraudulent charges back to my account as soon as the next day.
The next day.
That makes me feel better about using these cards. They got my back.
They got my back.
The opportunity to worry less about fraud with the Zero Liability Guarantee from Bank of America.
A fast start, and Ciaa leads Johnson C. Smith 21-11 in the CIAA Women's Championship game. Let's get back to the nationwide trivia. We asked you this question a few moments ago. Who was the first CIAA Women's Tournament MVP?
See, they always had tournament champions, but they didn't have a MVP until 1988. Bam! You thought you had me fooled, but I'm paying attention right now. Cammie Brown, Virginia State University. She went off that day and went in the CIAA championship for former coach Leon Bay. They beat Norfolk State, a big win. Greg Goins, ironically enough, was just a young sports information director writing out the story for Cammie Brown and the Lady Trojans winning the championship.
Well, we're glad Greg Goins is with us today, keeping stats. It's always great to have him here.
Yeah, that was the next to the last time that men and women had won the CIAA championship. They won in 88, won in 95, Norfolk State, men and women. And then it was only until 2009, 2 years ago, when Johnson C. Smith won both men and women. They've got a chance to double that again tonight.
Interception that time by Lane. Now, are you sure she's only 4'11"?
She's playing big tonight, isn't she?
She's playing huge tonight. Last field goal for Johnson C. Smith, 11-27 mark.
Yeah.
Smith shooting just 17%, Stan.
And Lane has done such a good job in blocking the lane and not allowing Johnson C. Smith, and count that, to get where they want to go.
Lyles again with a basket. She has 7, and she'll go to the line.
She has been a difference maker for this team. They've won 7 out of their last 10 games, 9 out of their last 13. One of the reasons is DeMaria Lyles comes in, can make plays as we saw earlier. She made the mid-range jump shot. She can put it on the floor. This time she drives, goes to the free throw line again.
And number 3 converts the three-point play. 13-point Bulls right now for Ciaa. Nice pass to the inside. Boy, that is a sweet, sweet play. Raquel Davis says, thank you very much, Yakina Cunningham.
Nice adjustment that time, having someone try to split that zone, split the double, and then drag your post guy underneath.
Williams trying to work the right side. Gamble got a hand on it, but it didn't make any difference. Still too strong to put it out.
You hesitate to run the double team, and then if you don't do that, Williams just goes in and powers and scores. They've got to clamp the basketball.
Gamble to the hole. She gets the bucket.
It's her first basket, isn't it?
Yeah, because she had 2 free throws. You're right. First bucket from the floor. 2 free throws early. She's got to get going for Johnson C. Smith. Double dribble is the call. It'll be Smith basketball. Down by 11 at the 6-on-6. Take a look at the pass again, Stan.
Again, moving the zone this time. You sent a cutter and then just go right underneath, dive to the basket. You saw 3 maroon shirts above the lane. Recognition, pass, and score by Raquel Davis, the freshman.
Gamble. Short, good hustle that time by Quattlebaum. Cannot buy the basket. Gamble is there to stick it back.
Nice hustle by everybody on Johnson C. Smith. We talked earlier about they weren't crashing the glass. That time they do. Good things happen for them.
Get another bucket or two. They may get a little more hopping to get along.
They need to. 5:30 to go.
A little better defense that time, and it's stolen by Raquel Jones. She's going to take it all the way. Can't get it to go in, but gets the foul. Foul's going to be on Lyles. Davis will be going to the line.
Just go inside there. That's great hustle there by Quattlebaum. And then going inside again. Doesn't fall for number 5, Raquel Davis. But Gamble comes in, gets the rebound and the score. And then a moment ago after the defensive turnover, you get Davis driving down again and attacking Lyles, trying to make her make a play. Either she blocks it or she fouls me.
Gets the first free throw. Stan mentioned Davis on the all-rookie team for the CIAA. No question. Tyra Bro checking back in the game. Jones will take a seat.
And this may be exactly what Johnson C. Smith and their fans need. A couple of scores, a couple of stops. Get them kind of loose. They look like they're just a step slow and a little tight right now to me.
She hits the second one as well. Well, that game with Bowie State yesterday took a lot out of both Bowie State and Johnson C. Smith. It was down to the last few shots before Smith advanced. Back to just a 7-point lead now. It's been a while since it was that small.
Active defensively, the Lady Golden Bulls. Ciaa recognizes what's going on, get the ball in the right player's hands.
A little more pressure this time from Smith. The last couple of possessions, they've had a little more pressure. A lot more walking is called, traveling as Gamble and Williams go down, but kind of catching each other as they fall.
And it started with ball pressure, and you notice they did a better job on Buford when she gets the basketball in the middle of the floor. Someone contests, take her out of her comfort zone, make her give the basketball up. They force a turnover.
Gamble thought about the 3, but didn't take it. Quattlebaum's shot is blocked by Lyles. Out of bounds it'll be. Smith basketball.
You've got a lady that can cover a lot of grounds, got really good footwork, and then the long arms, boy, it just becomes a difference maker.
She does. Look at her stretched out there. She is long. That was a little fortunate to get that ball out of there. Back to the inside. Look at the hands inside. I tell you what, Raquel Davis is showing she can play this thing.
Coming in and really made a difference the last couple of possessions. The layup, the free throw. Smith feeling like they're back in this basketball game, and they did it with their defense.
Lead is only 5 now for Ciaa. Ciaa's kind of slowed down on offense too. Not getting a lot of movement on offense, Dan.
One adjustment also, they're packing it in, making him make the jump shot, daring him to, but you got to come out and rebound.
Lyles with the rebound. A foul is underneath. She'll go to the line.
Ball movement. Watch this. The ball goes inside, goes outside. Raquel Davis has nice hands in the paint, knew exactly what to do with it. She's beginning to get her rhythm.
Lyles misses the first one. Good look at Vanessa Taylor. Lyles hits the second one. Smith with a chance to chip a little more away on this possession. It has been a long time since it's been under 5. 3-point attempt from Gamble. A lot of good hustle there by Smith. Almost saved, not quite. Look who comes away with it, Alyssa Lane again. She's just always around the basketball.
Wow. Did you see Cunningham going to the third row?
Not afraid to go after, did she?
Long skipper.
Tipped away. Here comes Tyra Bro. Kicks it over. Cunningham thought about a shot, changed her mind. There's one. Gamble underneath, knocking it around. Jones trying to chase it down.
Smith really doing a good job since that timeout of just being aggressive after basketballs.
Stepped out of bounds. Got a break. 7-point lead by Ciaa when we return.
With Food Lion, when you gather friends and family for the big game around good food at great prices, you've got reason to celebrate. Food Lion is your neighborhood's home team for savings with great prices on all your game day favorites. Stop by your neighborhood Food Lion today. Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices.
Hi, my name is Manny Ahomey, president and founder of Samaritan's Feet. A pair of shoes like this changed my life over 30 years ago when a missionary came to my country. Today, me and my team are trying to pay it forward by providing shoes to children in over 50 countries. You can help today. Right now, you can actually make a donation and help text shoes to 85944. And many of these children's lives can be changed because of your general act of compassion. Go to our website today and make a donation. Thank you for what you've done.
Brand new Toyota.
Mm-hmm. Just got it for the wife.
I'm thinking about getting a new car.
You better do your homework.
Well, I read that all Toyotas now come with the Star Safety System.
Yep, standard.
Huh. Looks like the longest lasting vehicles on the road keep getting better.
Sounds like my daughter married an expert.
Me? You think I'm an expert?
Mm-hmm. Especially when it comes to rinsing.
Good one, Mr. Willis.
Learn more about the highly rated Star Safety System at Toyota.com.
I was raised in this house, the youngest of 3. Hit the books every day and hit these fields almost every night. Right here, I realized I was given all the opportunities, and I chose the most challenging one. I'm proud to protect my home and yours. My name is Captain John Williams. Detroit is where I'm from. A United States Marine is who I am.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Ciaa leads the women's championship game in the CIAA 27-21. The big difference so far has been Demaria Lyles.
Oh, she has been a big difference since she stepped on the floor at Spalding Gymnasium a month and a half ago. Drives to the basket, scores there. Comes in hard, power, using the hand, gets the foul. Yeah, it's about me. How about this? Puts it to the floor again. Gets by the defender, goes in and scores. Lyles with a solid first half, 3 of 5 shooting, 9 points, averaging 13 on the season. Remember, she's only played 11 basketball games.
Got 3 rebounds as well.
Had a nice game a couple of days ago against St. Augustine's where she had 20 points and 15 rebounds. Her most recent game against Johnson C. Smith, which I think was her second game on the team actually playing, 11 points, 17 rebounds.
Pass inside to Gamble. Look at the quick move she made to the basket to get the hoop.
Yeah, I think that basket that Gamble made a few minutes ago really kind of got her going. You see her much more active, and you see Johnson C. Smith defensively much more active. Back in their man-to-man. Everybody talking now in defensive stance, putting pressure on the ball.
The lead is only 4 as we hit the 3-minute mark. Good help defense that time, and the shot is short. Brittany Spencer back in the game for Ciaa. Gamble really working on Lyles. Makes a switch.
Oh,
man. Gamble gets a rebound. think Spencer's not quick? Good gracious. Gamble with 8 points, 8 rebounds. Gonna have to rely on her to do some things. Shantanette Shaw back in the game wearing 30.
Davis asking for the basketball inside, taken away by Victoria Tanner.
She's got it now. They're going to call her for a walk. She wasn't quite ready for that one.
When Johnson C. Smith playing good defense, her offense gets better. Offensively, moving the ball, you get in a low post at rare with Gamble. Gamble so strong and so quick, we said, to transfer from the University of Kentucky. Having a good game now.
Jackie Sanders checks back in the game wearing 30 for Shaw. A quick start. It may have taken a little more out of Shaw than you think, too. They look a little tired.
Well, they were very physical.
Almost a steal by Shaw.
And sometimes when you're a physical basketball team, you know, it's that old George Foreman thing. You punch yourself out. I think they'll be okay. They've got to be. They've got 2-0-2 and then another 20 from a championship. You can rest them all.
And when Buford went out of the game, she was definitely tired because she was walking off the floor. Much more up-tempo defense out of Johnson C. Smith. Back door almost works. Cunningham got the back of it, and it went out of bounds off of Cunningham.
Cunningham's doing a really good job of moving her feet. 3 on the shot clock. John Curtis letting his ladies know exactly how much time they've got. Got time to get a good shot.
Double team. Look at who's there again. Cunningham is there again.
Wow, Cunningham has made a difference on the court by moving her feet.
Just getting after it. There she goes. Shot up. She gets a foul. And an unhappy Jackie Sanders. Get a 2-shot foul, so she'll go to the line with the opportunity to knock it down to just a 2-point lead.
Really not a big score, that of Shekinah Cunningham, but what she does is she finds people on the offense, runs the team very efficiently, can score 11 the other night against Livingstone. Is a very smart player.
Well, she's one of those smart seniors that has been in this program long enough to know what to do. April Smith will check into the game, her first time in the contest wearing 10. And Cunningham will have her second attempt. The lead is 2, 1:36 to go in the first half. Brittany Spencer. Kicking all the way around. That's who to go to, Lyles, but she cannot connect this time.
Again, everybody getting a hand in passing lanes, contesting shot.
Aisha Searles, look at this. She is caught walking. She slipped one extra foot. Gamble will check right back into the game. She took a quick seat and then a quick comeback. They want her back in when they have the basketball, get her in there on offense. Tell you what, if you're on Vanessa Taylor's team, don't sit long. You could get in there.
Right now, she's just looking for good combinations, and certainly I think she's found at least a ball pressuring combination, getting Davis in the ball game and letting Cunningham kind of roam the floor.
Cunningham out front. Goes across the quarter line. There's Gamble in the corner. Using her quickness. She may have been traveling than she is. Got a little out of kilter there.
Yeah,
we'll make something happen.
52-7 left, and Shaw's done a nice job. I mean, Johnson C. Smith's done a nice job of getting back in this basketball game. It'd be real important. It'd be a nice little momentum surge for Shaw if they could come up and get a basket or two before we get to half.
April Smith comes back in to play defense. April's got some ups on her, too. A little height. Working against Asley Williams.
One guard front there defensively, taking the middle away.
Look at there. There's a steal right there by Davis. Boy, that freshman has played like gangbusters. This first half, she has been dynamite. Pass inside. Shot is up, no foul. The tip almost goes in. That was Davis has got her hand on the tip, but it didn't go in.
What a rebound by Sanders.
So the shot clock is off. Shaw can just take one shot to try to end the first half.
Who do you look to score right now?
Well, maybe that young lady right there. Lyles trying to go inside. Nice steal on the inside by April Smith. 10 seconds, so plenty of time for Johnson C. Smith to get down the floor and try to get a shot up. Traveling. Shekinah Cunningham, 1 foot too many.
Thought there was a cutter coming. They took it away for just a second, just long enough to take the sideline away. She got caught up. There's a travel call. Now, if you're Ciaa, well, yeah, Buford comes back in the basketball game. Jock wants to take a timeout.
Try to set something up. At 5.2, you've got time to do that. Let's do our Marines Excellence in Leadership Award. Shakina Cunningham, senior, majoring in psychology. She's got it figured out here in the first 20 minutes.
She's come in or stayed in and just kind of just been a settling force, been very active defensively with her feet and with her hands, everybody communicating, and we'll see what happens. What does Jock have on the drawing board right now for these final 0.2 seconds?
You know, it's nice in tournament games, especially championship games, when you see seniors who have been in the program who really lead by a great example, and she's done that in the first half.
Well, not only that, but she knows what it feels like to win a CIAA championship. So you come out now and you kind of lead that through. But right now, all that history is behind you. You just got to go out and play. Ciaa's done a good job in holding on to this lead. And they make a basket, get a little momentum going into the half, and with Johnson C. Smith steal that away.
Smith will give a little pressure against Brittany Spencer.
Got time.
Plenty of time. Turnaround jumper, no good, and the half will come to a close. An interesting first 20 minutes. Ciaa will go into the locker room with a 2-point advantage, 27-25. They took a nice run, middle, got into a double-digit lead, a 12-3 run. The last 4:55 has put Johnson C. Smith back in the hunt. Halftime report coming up. We're back in Charlotte in a few moments. CIAA Women's Championship game.
Yeah, sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I worry. What if something bad happens? So what happens if someone gets my credit or debit card and buys a ton of stuff?
That would be really, really bad.
With Bank of America's Zero Liability Guarantee, you're not responsible for any fraudulent charges on your card.
Guaranteed.
Bank of America says they'll credit any fraudulent charges back to my account as soon as the next day.
The next day.
That makes me feel better about using these cards. They got my back.
They got my back.
The opportunity to worry less about fraud with the Zero Liability Guarantee from Bank of America.
With Food Lion, when you gather friends and family for the big game, around good food, at great prices, you've got reason to celebrate. Food Lion is your neighborhood's home team for savings, with great prices on all your game day favorites. Stop by your neighborhood Food Lion today. Food Lion, good neighbors, great prices.
We're the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, the Division II athletic conference consisting of 13 colleges and universities. For 99 years, we've supported students and provided them with championship experiences. The conference has raised $15 million over the past 10 years to support all the institution's general scholarship funds. Strong leadership, commitment to academics, and dedication to excellence in athletics. That's why our athletes, students, and fans are CIAA for life.
I was raised in this house, the youngest of 3. Hit the books every day, and hit these fields almost every night. Right here, I realized I was given all the opportunities, and I chose the most challenging one. I'm proud to protect my home and yours. My name is Captain John Williams. Detroit is where I'm from. A United States Marine is who I am.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back to the CIAA tournament. I am Satonia, and we are dead smack in the middle of halftime. Ciaa and Johnson C. Smith are going head-to-head. I'm telling you, some exciting women's championship basketball going down right now. And, of course, joining me right now, and I have from Food Lion, Eric Watson, Vice President of Office and Diversity and Inclusion. And, of course, it's very important that we talk to you guys because you guys are a corporate sponsor, and you've sponsored all of the women's games.
Exactly. We sponsor women's basketball. Women's basketball, education for deserving students at CIAA schools is very important to us. It's part of our diversity and inclusion program, and the CIAA is a pretty easy game to get into. It's a great experience. They give scholarships to kids. They make what we do very easy. We sell groceries. The students, the staff, the alumni all shop our stores. So we got a pretty good setup.
It is. It's like a great partnership. You got to love it. And let's just back up just a little bit and tell me a little bit more about your relationship with the CIAA.
We've been partnered for 17 years. Fortunately for us, all 12 of the CIAA schools are located where we have Food Lion stores. So we have those who work for us, those who shop with us, and we also are able to recruit the kids when they graduate. So it's a pretty good relationship. But more importantly, you have a week-long event that really brings life to the city. And at the end of it, there's basketball, there's friendship, and of course, my alumni, Livingstone, is playing in the championship game.
You got to love that.
So I'm pretty happy today.
And we've, of course, got that game coming up a little bit later, and, of course, some really exciting halftime action as well. And like you said, you guys it's been a great week. You've been doing a lot of stuff. Tell me a little bit about what you've done this week.
Well, we started on Monday, where we sponsored the sponsors reception on Monday at the Gantt Center. Then we've got the women's banquet we sponsored, the Health and Wellness Lounge, and then we had all of the women's games.
Oh, and of course, yes, because it's good to reiterate again that they sponsored all of the women's games. So that is a high honor, and we appreciate that. And you want to know what I absolutely loved? The Food Lion cooking stage that you guys had, and B. Smith came and she cooked.
Yeah, B. Smith at the Taste of Food Lion over at the Convention Center is always a big hit. You know, I love to go on stage. They used to let me go and cook, but they stopped. B. Smith is better than me.
Yeah, we'll let B handle that. And Eric, thank you so much. We appreciate everything that Food Lion does, okay?
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All righty. You guys do not move. I am Satonia. We've got more CIAA action coming up. Don't move.